And there is brooms up. And, oh no, I was right. It is Vincent, who is first to the quad ball, and France with the first drive here. This is Poisse. Hey, I had some French assistance in between the last game. Again, I apologize to every French-speaking nation in the world for the disaster of the last game. Poisse, it's good. That is a goal for Poisse.
Quick shuffle pause after the beat, immediate assists from, and we can't see his number from here.
That is
number 29, William Nouvelle.
Yes, Nouvelle with the assist there. India wants to respond early here. And the pass is a little hard for number 23, who's able to pick it up.
Big tackle.
That's Avery Olivar, number 23 for India. And that is a turnover due to that great defense from France. And there's a stoppage. And a yellow card. A yellow card on Nouvelle just out of the gate here. Nouvelle, one of the key players for this French squad, early yellow for unsporting.
The coach from France immediately jumps out of the sub box and asking, what, why?
Whereas the Indian team is also communicating some of the things they want to see called. Avery Olivar with the quad ball right in front of the hoops is able to get the shot off, but it is just a little wide. Oh, excellent opportunity there from India. Just not quite able to convert, and a quad ball will go back to France. The Indian team has their defense set, one dodgeball in the set. France slowly moving up, down a player, wants to burn this penalty out, whereas they do have both dodgeballs, so they're also trying to knock out this India defense. Nouvelle goes over the top. That's a missed beat attempt.
What
is
a dunk.
That is a nice dunk from Vincent. 20-0, France in the lead. Pass over the top is connected in the far back.
Ooh. That was a slip.
That was Makanchi, number 27 from India. And it's another defensive stop from France. Poisse back in the game. Or not, Poisse was always in the game. But Nouvelle not quite back in the game is what I was thinking and not saying.
No, he's back in the game.
Nouvelle back in the game. Michael Poisse over the top, into the back to Lenny Vincent. And, oh, that's a nice beat right there by number 12 from India. Unfortunately, not on the sheet. Oh, no, that is Serena Shaw, 0-12 on the sheet. There we go. Another exchange in the middle there, trying to open up some space for India. India gets the quad ball in towards Olivar, but is unable to make it. Nouvelle has Shade Jalaya. Jale or Jaloya? I don't know. Jale Ola. I think that's it. Lenny Vincent puts it through the tall hoop. 2 goals in a row. A lot of action out of the French chaser, who did have a great game earlier today as well.
Vincent contributing to all 3 goals of France so far.
India makes a sub. Some substitutions come in. It's Swathi Manam here on the near side. Gets the quad ball back into the hands of Nivesh Jaram. It's a shot towards the goal. It's taken away by Vincent, who is going all the way up. That's a lot of high contact. And that is going to be a yellow card on the Indian player.
Now India is gonna look whether they can still stop that almost certain goal.
Yeah, it's going to be really tough to stop Vincent here. And there's also Nouvelle. If there's any trouble, there's an outlet right in front.
There is I believe, a dodgeball very close. I'm not sure if you can see it on stream, but it's just behind.
Oh, is there a dodgeball on the other side of it?
There is one, yes.
Oh, nice.
There's one on the floor.
Oh, I see it. I see it now. All right, so that is a yellow card on
But there's no
Kodecheron.
There's no beater near that dodgeball.
That's going to make it difficult to do anything with that dodgeball. And there it is.
That's a goal.
Goal for Vincent. That is 3 in a row, and it is 40-0. France putting in an early show here. Indian team trying to settle things down. They are back at full strength. They're once again putting in some new players. Aryan Dawra here on the near side gets the quad ball. The dodgeball misses. This opens up an opportunity. That's a long pass that Sade is able to get a hold of and knock onto the ground into the hands of Vincent, who is once again making a move. This time passes over the top. And this time it is the assist from number 25 and the goal by
Michael Poisse.
Poisse for the 50-0 lead. Devin Dutt, in a keeper for the Indian national team, passes over into the far corner. And Darwa is able to get the quad ball off before that beat, but it is back in the hands of France. It's a fast break. Oh, nice work. The assist from number 13, Albert Brego, into the hands of Vincent for the 60-0 lead, and the Indian team takes a timeout. What is it that India needs to get out of this timeout to stop the bleeding here in this early going of this game?
I think they really need a second the second dodgeball here. I think since the beginning of the game, France has been holding to both of them for the whole game so far.
Yeah, it's been pretty much dominance in all phases of the game so far from this Team France. This is how they started the last game they played today, however, and after things started to get a little testier, a little slower later, the other teams were able to slow things down. It really took France out of their game. I feel like that's what I want to see out of India. I want to see a slower pace, crisp passes, get into your positions, and don't let France run up and down the field because you're not going to be able to catch up with them.
The moment that France has the volleyball in their hands, you almost know for certain that they will score in less than 10 seconds from them.
Yes. That speed is unquestionably powerful, and if you don't have superior speed, you're not going to beat it with more speed. All right, so hopefully Team India comes out of that timeout with a strategic plan here. Quad ball is in the hands of Devin Dutt, number 42. Also out there we have Dara and Tanji. And I don't see their last quad ball player.
Manem.
Manem. Oh, great. Oh, there they are. But this French defense has been very, very stout. Both dodgeballs looming in front of the hoops. All three quad ball players packed in tight. It's going to be difficult to break out. But at least that exchange opens up a little bit of space. Oh, but still too strong on the inside from Brejou. The pass over the top gets into the hands.
Ooh.
Of number 27, who gets it back out, gets into the hands of Bonnet. Bonnet off the top of the center hoop and in. With the way France has been playing, they don't need to also have luck, but they got it there. Bonnet off the top of the hoop and in. 70-0 here in the game, early going still.
India's doing exactly the opposite of what Clay just mentioned, is that they are trying to play it slow, but then attacking the hoop maybe just a little bit too quickly.
Yeah, they need to draw. They need to try to draw these French players away from the hoops, if it's at all possible. That throw is deemed late, so it will be another turnover to France. Brejot. And France is running again, shockingly. Pass all the way across, runs right into Devin Dutt. That was France moving too fast there. Not a great pass. Two dodgeballs in the hands of India, finally. And Manam here on the top of the key looks for an opening, gets the quad ball back to Dutt. They're trying to use their space now, trying to open up the field, but the pass is just a little bit off, unable to connect with Tanji, and it's back to France. Still 70-0. India yet to get a really good opportunity. Novell here on the near side to Sarah. Gets it back into the middle to Brejot. Oh, and it's knocked around and in. Did you see who got the goal?
Bonnet did. Paul Bonnet.
Paul Bonnet, number 98, with the goal, 80-0. Now we're moving really slowly, and France is still putting goals up, which is not really what India wants. Manam, waiting for a substitution here, gets it. It is Akash Srinivasan. Number 18, Brianka Scalone, also in the game now, and gets the quad ball, gets it over the top. Oh, it almost got knocked in. That would have been amazing. And that is a clear on the beat attempt because that dodgeball hit the ground. But, oh, Indian player is able to pick up the quad ball and get another opportunity. The pass is too high. Dara is unable to make the connection. And France is finally able to clean things up on the far side.
He knocks on his head because he knows that was just a poor pass.
That was the best opportunity so far this game for India, and unfortunately they are not able to come away with a score.
And this is what we've been saying, like they just need to play it down, play it slowly, don't lose their heads, and that's what they're doing.
France bringing both dodgeballs into the game here. Girardot up top here. That's another pass, give and go. It's Bonnet who gets the goal, third goal in a row, off the assist from Albert Brejot.
Game time is 9:30.
Srinivasan passes into the corner. That's number 90, Alex Patel, in the game now. That gets into the hands of Scalone, who tries to pass it inside. It's picked away by France. Another fast break. Oh, the no look. That's too pretty. Another assist from Brejot, this time back to Vincent.
No,
and
to Tarzan.
Oh, Tarzan in, number 10, sorry.
Murad Ghazi, but is very known international as Tarzan. I think he already made his debut back in 2012 for the French national team.
Yeah, Tarzan is able to pick away the quad ball out of the air and doesn't really have any defenders in front. Oh, but a stoppage. That may be the only thing that can stop this French team in this game. Oh, unfortunately, the quad ball gets back into the hands of Brejot, who does have defenders all around him. Tarzan here on the near side as an opportunity goes over the top into the hands of Tihol. And Teal puts it home. India, once again, trying to get something set, trying to really figure out how to get any of their offensive thoughts to work. And instead, the quad ball rolls around on the ground, and Novell is back with it, running quickly the other direction. Goes around 2 defenders and puts it through the tall hoop. That is 120-0.
And now there's a call on the play for French beater number 8.
Giotto?
No, Giaquinto.
Giaquinto.
Apparently for... It's likely going to be for an illegal claim of immunity.
I have 120-0.
Okay, 120 also. Court is 120.
All right, we're having the conversation here. The Indian beater here right in front of us is Navesh Jayaram, number 10. Does have a dodgeball in hand and a possibility to pick up immunity here as the other dodgeball is right next to them. The French team, the Indian team does have the quad ball behind the hoops. Number 77, Shagan Tipati, is coming over to pick up the other dodgeball. And now the Indian team trying to make a fast break going back the other direction. They do clear out one of the French defenders. Quad ball into the hands of Kota Sharam. And it rolls just off both sides of the tall hoop. Unlucky, and that is unfortunate for the Indian national team.
And India loses dodgeball control again.
Dodgeball control was short-lived, but that is what they wanted. That was another great opportunity for them. They really have to focus on making something happen in the dodgeball game. That is a turnover, late throw. And India looking to run. Has an opening. And
there
it is! There it is! Akash?
No, I think
Srinivasan with the goal.
it was Patel. I think it was number 90 with the goal, Alex Patel.
I thought the 90 passed over to this side to Akash.
Yeah, sorry.
Yes. So assist for Patel and goal for Akash. Nice beating work here from India, trying to clean things up again. And that is going to cause France to use their reset. India does still have dodgeball control. They feel good after finally getting on the board. They just need another stop here.
And now you see the French beaters have finally kind of subbed off. There's at least one sub here. Alar is now in the game. And you see suddenly that the Indian beaters are finding their footing again.
Yes, both French beaters have been subbed. It's Abagnato and Alar, although they have gotten control for France, as we say that. And that was also the goal for 130-10. Oh, that's good.
Oh, mid-range shot.
Akash Srinivasan with the second goal in the game, 130-20. All right, the French national team brings the quad ball back up the pitch. Nouvelle, following a beater, gets the pass off to Bonnet. That's no good.
No good.
I guess it rimmed off the side.
The French beaters playing very, very high on the field.
That's a push from behind.
That is into a lot of traffic from Tarzan.
And that's a strip on the keeper, so that's going to be a turnover automatically.
Contact with the protected keeper. France, 25. Score. Within the box. Until India scores.
Now Tarzan moving to
So-
the penalty box.
It's not just me. Chris Lecomte, head ref, also confusing number 25 with number 10. I think it may have been a body type issue with us. All right, the hot hand right here. Akash with the quad ball coming back up the pitch with a beater a dodgeball player in front. Gets the pass across, but unfortunately it is to a French chaser. That is Goodreau, who passes it back to Nouvelle and then tries to find space here on the near side with Bonnet. India setting the defense. The French team has been doing really nicely on their half-court set at pulling India out of their set. And now the beaters make their play. Bonnet towards the small hoop, knocks it in. Nouvelle to Bonnet again. Oops, I put that in the wrong spot.
And for people not looking at the chaser game, the strip by Abagnato was beautiful.
That is 140 to 20, and it is the referee's timeout or the break for weather. So we'll see which team is able to take it home as this game is about ready to restart after our 4-minute break. India with the quad ball. It's back in their hot hands of Akash Srinivasan. There's an exchange in the dodgeball game. Leads to an opening, but and that's going to be a penalty on France. This could be an even better opportunity for the Indian national team.
India got the advantage there and he still made the shot, and it looked like it was going in.
Set head beat. Well, I don't want to speculate. We'll see what happens once the refs call it. Conversation continues between the referees and French speaking captain Bonnet. And here comes the call from Chris Lecomte. It is a yellow card on the French beater Allard, and it is for the head beat on the Indian beater. Hopefully they'll be all right. There is a substitution. Number 21, Polijala comes in at beater for India.
And now completely regaining dodgeball control.
And
they find
nice.
a goal.
That's nice goal from number 3 for India, Shakti Kodasharan for the 140 to 30 score.
And India lost dodgeball control again. So it looks really like once they have the two dodgeballs, they are able to score. They just can't keep them for very long.
Nouvelle back at the top, gets some assistance, passes the quad ball back, and there is a big tackle, maybe a little late on Mingay.
By Srinivasan.
Srinivasan gets the tackle on Mingay. Mingay is going to come out, get a substitution, is walking with a little bit of help off the field. That's good. Bonnet is going to come in. And the sub will be off Broom. There is no penalty on the play, so India does have the quad ball coming out of this. Srinivasan with the quad ball, looking to make something happen again. Has had a couple of nice shots, a couple of goals in the game. Goes over the top, into the back. That's the same score play that led to the score last time, but this time is snapped down by Bonnet. Nouvelle. Is that a swat? Oh, well. Yep.
Yes.
It was illegal swat on the India chaser, Avery Olivar, who will come into the box. France now with an opportunity for a power play, comes back on offense. Nouvelle looking to take it themselves, gets blocked, but it does wind up in the hands of Jacoulet. Jacoulet gets to Thiol. Thiol's taken down with a lot of interesting contact. Both of the French chasers are beat, and so India will come away with this. Srinivasan passes off. Obviously a little winded. It's been a long shift from the most effective player so far from India. This is a new opportunity here from number 40, George Daring from India. Misses the shot, but now it's back in the hands of France going the other way. That quad ball winds up on the ground 3 different ways and winds up now back in Daring's hands. Pass is over to the center to Srinivasan. Looks for an opening into the hands of Quidditch, but is beat immediately. Did you see you got that dodgeball off?
No.
Okay. Thiol in the center of the pitch with Audrefoy Wallet here on the near side, and for France at chaser now, along with Nouvelle and Jerry, yes. And a lot of action in the far corner here. Leads to a quad ball into Thiol in the center. Who's going to get to that first? That's a dive at that quad ball from Quidditch.
Could be a dive, could be a kick. Depends on what the referee calls.
Illegal contact. Dangerous dive. India, number 3.
It is a dive. Ooh, second yellow by number 3, Quidditch.
Quidditch is ejected from the game. It will be 1 minute in the box for the substitute for Quidditch.
No, it's a normal yellow.
Normal yellow, 1 minute release. Yeah, this is a different big difference.
That's a 1 minute penalty, so yellow. Okay, 1 minute or 1 goal?
Yeah, so same yellow card.
Okay. So we're going to be starting flag runner on pitch very soon, as John Smutney has once again come out in the yellow shorts. It will be a regular yellow card penalty. The only difference in that penalty is the ejection of Quidditch. So number 25, Tanji, will be in the box, but only for a regular amount of 1 minute or until France scores. That quad ball does roll, and only Daring is anywhere near it. So that's a good stop from India.
Giaquinto really doing some damage for France.
Yes, the dodgeball game pretty dominant from France. Really great work from Giaquinto, who led the offensive explosion in the beginning of the game.
And now single-handedly regaining dodgeball control, throwing it back, making 2-3 beats, and still escaping the situation.
Yeah, that's amazing work. Looks like there's an injury substitution from India as we take another break here. Couple long games in this humidity from India so far. That's a good tackle to tackle Audrefoy Wallet out of bounds. I don't know for sure that's... Yes, it was. Great.
A tackle made by George Daring.
George Daring has made an impact in this game since they came in. India trying to take it slow to kill the rest of this penalty.
It's a double beat.
Rajan Makanji in for India now. There's a lot of action going, and France is able to come away with the ball. It is Vincent now back in the game and puts it home after the steal. 150-30. France in the lead.
A false start from the Indian seeker here, going in number 4, Swati Manem.
Akanji with the quad ball for India. It's going to be Tarzan and who'd you say number
Manem.
4? Manem for seekers for both teams. That quad ball is into the hands of Vincent, and that was just a fast break that could not be stopped. A little bit of a mental lapse there as we get into the late stages of the game from India. Now the seeker is actually released.
And Tarzan just doesn't care.
Tarzan biding, waiting for an opportunity that may or may not come. Gets a little bit of clearance here. Tarzan just playing.
Trying the long
The
shot,
pass
no
is
goal.
over the top. Yeah, there was no one there for it to be a pass to, so hopefully it was a shot. Either way, it was not through the hoops. Now Tarzan is making that move on Smutny. Looking for the little swim move, looking to make a quick catch. Brejo passes to Vincent. Back to Bregot, and then the behind the back, over the head, but it's a little bit too Globetrotters. And that goes up top and off the top of the middle hoop
Still
and not
no
in.
goal.
But France still all over that quad ball, but it does not go in. 3 opportunities there, none of them happen for France.
Fancy passing, 100%. Goals, 0.
That's a miss on the beat attempt. Number 27 tries to get it through, and it's the outlet pass was there, but the player was beat. And now it's Ramiro Son.
And there's a catch from Manem.
Manem may have caught with the sneaky catch there. Nice move. Let's see if it's good.
A quick, with their back to this flag runner, quickly turning around, grabbing it from around. And the catch
Good
is
catch. Good catch on the spin move. Makes it 160 France, 60 India.
We're going to overtime with a set score of 190.
All right, target score 190. That is 3 goals over the leading team, which is Team France. That would mean 13-3 run that Team India would need to go on, and it is Audrefroy Wallet with the quad ball right by the hoops here. Has an outlet over the top, but a lot of India players between them and the hoops.
But this is now the second game in a row from France where they failed to catch the flag.
Yeah, they're not putting the games away.
Good fake.
Nice work by Audrefroy Wallet there. Makes the move around the defenders to put the goal home.
2 to go for France.
170-60. Daring, that dodgeball misses, gives Daring an opportunity. The pass is home. Daring with the assist to
Number
Bianca Scalone. Makes it 170-70. India trying to put on a show here before this game hits the end. Audrefroy Wallet hit a little bit high.
and that's
There
going to be
is
a
an
call on the
advantage
play
call.
for a high tackle on Wallet from Scalone, I believe.
I believe so, yes. And yeah, I agree with what was said, but that's not probably going to be the call.
Almost done.
All right, so. Oh, it was the call. It was the call. The player ducked into the contact is the call.
So now what's happening with the volleyball? Because it was in the middle of the field with number 25, Tony guy chasing it.
And here comes the quad ball.
Yeah, and they are getting it back. No, on the floor.
Yeah, that's kind of where it was, which is good. But there is...
Yeah, there's a beater just...
It's not just any beater, too. That's Giacinto, who is dominating still in this game. Vincent makes a move, gets around two players, and puts the quad ball through the middle-sized hoop. 180 to 70.
Match point France.
Match point France. Well, let's see what India can do as they face a very large deficit here. Will need to go on a 12-0 run to win the game.
I don't see it happening, but India surprised me.
There's just a dodgeball rolling around with no one near it. That pass is a little high and goes out of bounds. This will give France that first try to put this game away.
And now going for a high press, but not. But already getting back to into it.
Brajot with the quad ball. Vincent in front. Audrey Rami Larsson on the near side. Looking for an opening here.
Brego just
Brego.
beaming confidence.
Pass is too high, goes over the top. India makes the first stop. Now, let's see if they can get the first goal. Coming back the other way. Oh no, that defense is too strong, and the quad ball winds up on the ground, but it gets back into the hands of India, but
there's an injury for number 28.
28.
Audrey Rameillarison.
That was the one that none of us were certain about previously, so.
Now 28 subbing out for number 16. Now Jayola back in the game.
Along with number 6, Girardot here on the near side. Bonnet. Oh, that pass towards Bonnet is intercepted. Oh, with a nice long snipe beat. Bonnet all the way across into the hands of Girardot. Girardot is wrapped up top and still puts the quad ball through the hoop.
Number 6 Girardot just beast moding it in.
That was an emphatic final goal from Girardot to put this game on the books. 190 to 70. Team France with the win.
Now going 2-0 in of today.
Yes.
And India now on 1-1, I believe.
Yes, that is where that leaves both teams. And France having played Mexico, as we said, and now India, which leaves them with the other two teams in their pool later on, which would be Austria, which will be coming up next for them. And then later on in the day, France will be playing England, which is, of course, the game to circle, I would say. India, having already played their games against Austria and now France, will play Mexico next, and then England at the very end of the day.
I think Mexico-India definitely one to tune in for as well.
Yes. Yeah, those should be really good matches. Definitely Mexico-India, where those two teams will be looking to have that third spot out of this pool probably, and then 100% tune in for that. I mean, it's France versus England. Do you need to say anything else?
The historic rivalry.
Yes.
Dating back over probably 400 years. So.
Let's see. Well, it's at least 1020 something, right? So 1066.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over 1,000 years.
Yeah. So, anyway, Well, let's see if anyone comes over for an interview. We'll interview them. If not, then the next game here on this field will be Belgium versus Norway once they are prepared and ready to go. Until then, this has been Clay Dockery.
And Lawrence Gomez.
We'll see you later.
Bye.